Hello, welcome back to the raw gray matter. Hopefully the lighting ain't too bad. The sun's going down. I'm gonna start this. So I want to make this a pretty quick one. In theory, I wrote something today while at work because I don't know, the thoughts came in, so gotta let the thoughts come out. I hate when I gotta do like the twist at the end. I like doing like the foldy. You know what I'm saying? With like the twist, it doesn't ever start burning right. It's a little upsetting, not gonna lie. But what can you do? All right, I want to get into this real quick. Um, so this is in reference to all the themes of consciousness, I've been consuming, like through different forms. Like I've read three different, vastly different texts. Like one from the Vedic India period, one from to like 1983 or 86, and then one from like the 1870s. And they're all talking about the same phenomena from three different perspectives, all touching on the same thing, more or less. So I'm going to compile my own thing. But this is what we wrote down today. The absolute is the self is the absolute. The two are neither separate nor totally bound. The symbiosis of the absolute and self is what constitutes our shared reality. This force we shall quantify as absolute for all intents and purposes is nothing other than energy. The driving force of what we call reality, when reduced down to its most basic components of being, are shown to be fuck that's the page shown to be formless, boundless fuck formless bundles of energy. We're gonna restart that. So it's got some continuity. Okay. All right. Okay. The driving force of what we call reality, when reduced down to its most basic components of being, are shown to be formless bundles of energy. The sciences regarding these God, I can't even read my own fucking handwriting sometimes. These interactions between particles expound upon the extensive work. Okay, ready? We're gonna restart. I'm gonna restart. The sciences regarding these interactions between particles expound upon the extensive work done by our ancestors across time and the world. If one steps back and objectively looks at all the evidence provided by those who have come before us and laid the groundwork for this discussion, one can come to no other realization that the world we are so fond of is much deeper and complex than first thought. Does that make sense? Hope so. And then I want to end that with a quote from the book. And I quoted this in another, like, longer part of the writing, but it's very important. Um, Burn down the forest of ignorance with the fire of the conviction. I am the one in pure consciousness, and be free from grief and be happy. And the forest, right, in that context, is the forest. Just as one cannot see one's way in the forest, so ignorance obstructs the truth. I mean, the vision of truth. Right? One, because nothing exists except the self, pure, self effulgent, effulgent. Our present consciousness is not pure, as it always has a not self as its object. So it's saying that, like, our consciousness isn't the pure consciousness, right? That's why you say, I am the one and pure consciousness. And then you'll be free from grief and be happy. And that be happy isn't in the same happy as we can, like, normally think about it. Back here on page 6, happy. This is defined as by realizing your own nature as unattached, as formless, and as witness. So you're like not attached, right? Um, to in like the mental state of it, right? Because of course you're not physically attached, but not mentally attached. This one, I'm telling you, this one right here, that's the, that's the Johnny. That's the one. Do a little read along one day, maybe. Um, or I just read. Yeah, I'll just read from it some bangers. But yeah, I don't know. I just had like this feeling, right? Because I've been like, I don't know, consuming a lot of crazy content for a while, and I've got a lot of crazy different thoughts in my head from a bunch of different people. And now that like I've been doing it for a while, right, and stepping back, right, time and whatnot has allowed for that. But you step back and look at it, right, it's all connected, right? Um, but like seeing how blatantly obvious the connection between like these like three works, right? The CIA document, the PB Randolph seership, like the magic mirrors, and then fucking this the Astavakra Samhita. I'm gonna figure that out one day. Damn, I'm fucking spilling ash all over in this bitch. R.I.P. Um, got some new cones today. The I don't know if you did see it, the Lazy Susan Johns. Um, honestly, pretty good burn. They're long, 98 millimeters. Because they don't do inch and a quarter. And this is it was a whole grinder. I mean, sure I didn't pack the top full, but it was around. I want to show you my rock real quick. Thinking about it, because like I've been really on like my teaching shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy that I've been working with recently, him and I have been having such deep conversations. Like he definitely is a lesson in many ways. Not only like does he teach me a lot about myself, he teaches me a lot of new shit and new perspective. But then we also like don't agree on everything. Also, the moon looked dummy bright. Like I missed that bitch when it was a fucking that new moon. She was gone. I'm I missed her, but she bright. But this is the one I've been carrying around. Sphere, right? I've been carrying a new mic one around, but I fucking left that in the homie's car, so gonna have to get that back. ASAP, no Rocky. But till then, we got this like fucking spinel and biotite or some shit. SageGoddess.com. Best deals. The shit was like $20 for the whole set, like 7 geometric shapes for it. You got the sphere, the 5 platonic solids, and then a Merkaba. And I carry some of them with me in my lunchbox at all times. And then I also got the fucking one, the one bitch, the clear quartz manifestation, John. You know, there be a saying. I don't know who says it, but people be saying it. Millionaires study the markets. Billionaires study the stars. And you know, if it's crazy, it might just work. And if them motherfuckers be doing it, something's working. I mean, Can't knock it till you try it. You gotta try everything if it's your fucking dream, right? That's what we chasing out here, chasing dreams. But all right, it's been an honor and pleasure. Catch you next time.